Hey guys, so today I am picking tamarinds because I'm going to be showing you how to make a very delicious drink using tamarinds. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Tamarind is native to Central Africa, but it's cultivated in many other subtropical and tropical countries. The tree is a slow-growing, long-lived, massive tree which under favorable conditions it can grow to a height of between 80 and 100 feet, and it may attain a spread of about 40 feet. It produces a fruit that grows bean-like pods, and these pods are filled with black seeds which are surrounded by a pulp. The pulp of immature tamarind is green, but as it matures, the pulp becomes brown and sticky, and the shell of young tamarinds are firm and greenish brown, but when they mature, they become brittle and brown. In Jamaica, tamarind is seasonal, and typically the tree bears fruit in the month of March. The pulp can be eaten straight off the tree, or it can be processed into something new. The seeds, leaves, and bark of the tree can also be utilized, but for the purpose of this video, we'll be using the pulp. I'm going to give you a demonstration of how tamarind is eaten. Let me see if I can find a pod. Alright, so use your fingers and just, or should I say your thumb, and just pierce right in the middle like this. You just break it in half. So on the inside, you're gonna see a sticky pulp which is inside the shell. You'll also see some veins. Remove both the shell and the veins, and put the whole thing into your mouth and suck on the pulp and throw away the seeds. I would do an actual demonstration for you, but because I'm being mindful of Corona, my hands are not sanitized, so I don't want to take the chance. But that's pretty much how you do it. It's tart sweet, and Jamaicans absolutely love it. So there are different recipes. I think my own is a little different, but you'll see. We also use it to make candy. There's a candy called tamarind balls. It's really a delicious treat. What they do is they take the flesh from the tamarind and they add sugar to it and also spices. Kids love it. Adults too. In other cultures, persons use tamarind in culinary. They also use it as a meat tenderizer and to make beverages, candy, desserts, sauces, chutney, and marinades. And it goes very well with seafood, poultry, and other meats. But you know, because we're living in a global world now, and Jamaicans may see other cultures using tamarind in these ways, and they may adopt these practices. But traditionally, we don't use it that way. Tamarind is very nutritious, right? It contains high levels of the water and fat-soluble vitamins. It is high in magnesium. All nutrients are essential for good health, but it is a fact that many of us don't get enough magnesium in our diets. Some of us may not even be aware of this, and deficiencies can cause some serious health problems, such as hypertension and even mental health problems. It's also rich in potassium. It has phosphorus, calcium, iron, and other minerals, but in small amounts. It's rich in dietary fiber, and it's low in fat. In terms of the health benefits, there are so many of them. It is an immune system builder, and for me, that's a plus, especially in these times when we're up against the coronavirus. You know, so to know that it can build the immune system and ward off, possible infections, that's a good thing. It's also rich in antioxidants, and it may have anti-cancer properties, anti-inflammatory properties. It does have laxative properties, so if you're a sufferer of constipation, just know that it can help to regularize bowel movements. It's also good for the skin and the eyes. It can prevent arteriosclerosis, which is a condition that affects many persons as they get older, where the arteries become narrow and hardened, and this is something that can cause, strokes and heart attacks.
And the peripheral vascular disease, which together are called cardiovascular disease.
Yeah, and it's also great for weight loss. So if you're looking to manage your weight, then this is an excellent choice in fruit. It can also be used as a blood purifier, and it's good for nerve function.
Diabetics can safely eat it because it's rich in fiber and because it has a low glycemic index, and it can also normalize blood pressure.
So as you can see, there's a lot of health benefits, and it even has more health benefits. Okay guys, for this recipe, you will get approximately 1 serving. And for your ingredients, you will need about 5 or 6 tamarind pods about this size. You're also going to need 2 cups of water, as well as Jamaican cane sugar. Now, I'm not promoting this brand, but this is the brand that I always use. You're also going to need baking soda. I'm not promoting this brand either, but this is the brand that I always use. And in terms of equipment, you're going to need a container with a cover. You're also going to need a strainer and a container in which to strain whatever we're going to be straining today. And you're going to need maybe a fork.
And 2 spoons, one to mix your drink and the other to add your sugar.
Okay guys, so now we're going to get right into the demo. I went ahead of you guys to save time, and I removed the shell from the tamarind.
Add all ingredients to a container that can be covered. Just something to note guys, the reason why we are adding baking soda to this recipe is because tamarind is extremely acidic, so we need the baking soda to act as a neutralizer. Place cover onto container and shake vigorously for about 10 seconds. Then put it to stand for about 10 minutes. Shake vigorously again for another 10 seconds. Check to see if the pulp has been separated from the seeds, and if it hasn't, then use a fork to stir the mixture vigorously. Then strain into another container. Use a spoon to press against the pulp and the seeds while it's in the strainer. At this point, you can add your Jamaican cane sugar to taste. Then stir well. Serve in a glass over ice. Now you know how to make tamarind drink. Sip on this delicious Jamaican drink and reap all the health benefits and nutritional value.
If you would like to see another delicious Jamaican drink recipe, then click on the link right here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week Sunday at 2 p.m. One love from the beautiful island of Jamaica. Cheers!